What's up? This is the YEEZY SL-03. They have arrived. And yeah, how long did it take to get here? I ordered these on December the 25th and it got confirmed on December the 25th. I used my debit card. I didn't have any kind of payment errors or anything like that. I got my shipping notification on March the 27th, 2026, which was 12 days ago. And today is April the 8th. So I'll put all the dates up there so you can see when I ordered, when I got the notification, and then how long it actually took to ship to my place. One other distinction that I usually make, I got my shipping notification on the 27th. If I go through Yun Express, I'm able to see that my shipping actually started on the 23rd of March. So I got my notification on the 27th of March, but my actual shipment started a couple days earlier on March the 23rd. So, and then how much did I pay for this thing? I paid $100 with taxes and shipping to Georgia, USA, $125.82. Here they are. Let's get this thing opened up. Comes in a cardboard box, not the white bag that a lot of the other stuff comes in. Dull knife, you gotta love it. Ooh, check this out. And you are greeted with this insane, come on. And you are greeted with this insane chrome box. I mean, it's not the most pleasing looking chrome box ever, but I mean, it is a chrome looking box. YEEZY.com on the side, SL-03 on the front. I got a size 11, which is one size down from my TTS. And it is crunched up, dude. Look at that. Look at that crunch. So, let's open this thing up. See what we got in here. Opens up with a hinge. Got some black paper. Keeping these rubber things all safe and sound. Oh my God. And another thing to note, there is like a separator right here as well to keep it from rubbing up against other rubber and creating marks and stuff. Man, these are weird. He's a weird child's munching over there, so he's always eating in my videos. Wow. Oh man. Okay. I didn't notice it with the SL1s and SL2s, but this has a smell. This thing have a smell to it, man. Let's see what else we got in here. I believe that's everything in the box. But man, these got a little bit of weight to them too. Check them out, dude. Hold on. Let me give y'all. I'll put y'all next to the window here so you can see everything a little bit better. But yeah, they have a bit of weight to them. They have that amazing China factory smell to them. Let me change this thing. Come on, tripod. There we go. Here it is in all of its rubber glory. Does it have any material tag? It has a insert right here to keep its shape. I think that's the material tag right there on the lip. The tongue, I meant, lip, whatever. Size 11. You got your number. Vulcan rubber, or just like Vulcan. I swear I saw something about like Vulcan rubber. I don't know. Y'all can correct me in the comments or whatever. But yeah, upper is rubber. Lining is textile and made in China. Fabrique in China. I am gonna make so many people mad about that. here's the damn shoe, y'all. And it's so interesting. I would love to see a video on how exactly this thing is made because I'm sure like yeah, like a lot of people say it looks like a Walmart whatever, but this is this looks like it's a little bit more complex of a construction. It's like it's a rubber outside, but they like welded or stitched on like the fabric. I'm not sure how they do the fabric and the rubber at the same time like this. That's what I want to know. And then let's get a good look at the inside. Does it have a removable insole? That feels like a removable insole. And it is super sticky. What the hell? Dude, okay. Can you all hear that? That is mega sticky. I don't think they want you to take this out. And that is the cheapest way possible to do that, I guess, is to put just double-sided tape at the bottom of the sole like that. Interesting. But here's the sole. It does have some articulation to it. So we can see that there is some good arc support there, and there is a decent dip. So these should feel pretty good on feet. It shouldn't be too flat feeling. And then if you want to see the inside without the insole there is some stitching there. I know my autofocus is not really focusing on it the best. There we go. And there's some of the interior construction. So all these stitching and everything kind of matches up with the what looks like to be like a weld of sorts on the outside. And it's like stitched all the way through. So it looks like a really decent construction. I can't get over the double-sided tape to attempt to keep the insole from moving. That is such an interesting decision there, but I'm going to try to put it back in there without completely ruining the adhesion. And it is not the most straightforward to put back in. All right. Come on. All right, I think we're good. I think we're straight. And then just like putting my hand in there and feeling the toe box. The toe box feels really soft to my hands. I mean, the fabric does go all the way down to the edge, it feels like. So your feet should be in a nice comfy spot. And there's like fabric all the way here on the tongue and everything like that. So there's a bit of insulation right here as well. And right there, it's not just hollow. And then the thickness of this platform. I mean, there's my finger going along the sole. I mean, the insole right there. So this is where your foot's going to sit. So you do have a decent amount of sole, a bit of platform to stand on. So you shouldn't really feel hardly anything when you're walking. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Here's the actual tread right here, which is a very similar looking pattern to the SL-02 specifically. So let me grab that. Don't worry, I know y'all want me to try this thing on, but I would like to do some comparison too. So I got these two. I got the SL-01 and I got the SL-02, and then we got the SL-03. This is a brand new SL-02. So you can see kind of the difference in the texture. And this is more like a foam, and this is a rubber. So obviously it's going to be a bit different. And then here is a SL-01 next to the SL-03. This one's been worn just a little bit, but not too much. Cool, cool, cool. Also, all three of these are a size 11. Size 11, size 11, size 11. Does not have the size 11 here, but does have it here. So now we can put these things side by side and just get an overall look of the consistency and sizing. So there y'all go. Y'all can't really see it well there. Let me take the phone off the tripod. And you know what I can do too? I can do like a quick measurement. Let me do that real quick. I got the measuring tape. These are not going to be the most accurate, y'all, but for y'all's information, I think I'm just going to do like a really rough, just kind of like measuring from the bottom of the treads here. So we got 12 and a fourth inches on the SL-03. 12 and a fourth on the SL-03. We got 12 and 3/4 on the SL2. 12 and 3/4 on the SL2. And we got 12 and 3/4 on the SL1. All right. Then let me just hold these right here so you can see, obviously, yeah, the point, it's a little bit longer on the SL2. It should maybe be just a little bit longer on the SL1 too, which it is just a little bit. So that should give you some comparison against the other SL series, but we got all the crazy foam and rubbers things here now. So let me put y'all back. And let's try these things on. All right. Gonna throw off the YS1s. I guess I could show you all the YS1s next to it too. And this is a size 12 YS1, so it should be longer. It's a little bit longer, just a little bit. All right, enough talking. Let's put these things on. I'm a true to size 12, and I've sized down the SL1 to the SL2s, and I'm true to size on my YS1s. So how are we with the SL3s? Let's put these things on. Yep, so I do have to use my hand to pull on the lip right here. You see how much give that has? I wasn't expecting that. It has a lot of give right there, so you don't have to really worry about it being too too unforgiving there. And some boots have like a really stiff spine to them, and you can't like do that at all. So this is pretty cool that you can do that. So I can do that, pull up on the rear. Oh man, it's that sigh of relief that your Yeezys actually fit. Wow. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, first thoughts. I got plenty of toe room. My feet are very warm already. They are super warm. There's absolutely no ventilation whatsoever in these. I have tons of toe room. Let me just take the camera off the tripod real quick. No stabilization, so things might be shaky. But look at the toe rim. To me, that's perfect. I have a little bit of heel lift. Let me turn on the stabilization. We're going to need this. Extreme. All right. So, yeah, I got a little bit of heel lift. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. It's like if I'm walking outside, I don't think I'm going to really notice this too much. They don't look too massive on me. If I got true to size, I think they would have been a little bit long, but to me, this is pretty acceptable, especially with this style of pants. This section right here, I feel a little bit resting on my foot, but not too much. It's very soft. It's noticeable, but it's pretty soft. I'm not complaining too much about that. But yeah, it's warm. It's very it's very it's very pleasant. It's not too distracting. I feel it. I feel like the rebound of the rubber wanting to like kick my foot forward every time I lift off of my toe. And yeah, I definitely feel the weight. These things are weighty, okay? They have some heft to them. And I saw my flash turn off, so let me make sure I'm still recording because that's kind of important. You know what? I'm actually going to keep on the extreme. We might go outside real quick with these. But first thoughts. These are good. These are good, but I'm on carpet. So let me take y'all off the tripod and let's go outside and just do a little bit of walking around. You know how I am. I don't like to cut if I don't have to cut, so I'm taking y'all through the whole process. Hi. All right. Come along for the ride. Let's go try. They have a bit of noise in them. It's a bit windy, so apologies if you hear the wind in construction. All right, let's go back to non-stabilized so y'all can see everything. Make sure I'm still recording on the audio. Yep, we're good. So on wood, again, sorry for the wind. It's like I can't hardly feel anything, but I mean I'm on wood. What if I? All right, I have a little bit of feedback, but not too much. It's like I think these would be okay for the trail. Could the insole be softer? Yes, the insole could be a bit softer, I feel like. I mean, like the fabric in there is good, but it's definitely like more of a raw feeling boot. It's like I got like leather boots that are softer than this. Maybe I could use an insole. Could use an insole that's softer. That's my only first impression right here. I'm expecting it to feel like the foams, right? But it doesn't feel like the foams. It doesn't feel like the SL2. It doesn't feel like the SL1 even. Um, I mean, the SL2 at the right size, I think, is like the perfect cushion, like near like 350 style cushion and feel, right? But these are raw. These feel more like the SL1s do as far as their platform goes, just higher, it but it's a much harder sole. It's not a very soft sole. It's not very forgiving. All right, let's go some stairs. We gotta watch my storage here. I think we got enough time. All right. All right, let's do some stairs. Why not? Yeah, they feel balanced. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall if I go on the stairs or anything like that, so we're good there. What about this new unnecessary pathway we installed here? Plenty grip. I'm sure they'll be fine in the rain too. Again, sorry for the wind. I didn't bring my windscreen out with me. It's had to be windy today. Yeah, okay, when I'm walking up a hill, there's a bit of movement. And I feel the movement back here. I feel a lot of lift. And it's like, it would have been 1,000 times worse if I got in true to size. I mean, it's like, I guess it's reasonable and expected, but yeah, I feel the heel lift a lot when I'm walking up a hill. It's like my heel feels like it's like right here, where it should be here, right? And maybe like I said, maybe an insole could fix that, but it is a bit surprising that even at a size down, I'm getting that much movement. And then on grass, probably aren't able to hear me right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're perfectly fine here. These things are interesting, man. What do you think, Shay? You like them? You like them? It's like I'm looking at grass right now. Yeah, you can take them on your trails. I mean, I'm confident taking the SL2s on trails. So, I mean, there's nothing real special there. Um, yeah, let's get back into the office. Try. Let's go. Let's go. right. You know, it may be faster if I just put y'all on the other tripod over there. All right. Hey, in here. All right. You're watching some Hoon's coffee over there. Okay. Good. Everything's still recording. All the audio's good. Okay. What do I think about these? First impressions. They are cool. They are cool. They're really interesting. I argue maybe I could go down 2 sizes. So I got a size 11 on right now. I could possibly do a 10. Do I think it's worth it to spend $125 more to figure that out? No, I don't think it's very necessary. I think I could put any old micro foam whatever insole in this, and it could be a really, really good boot that has the same level of softness and comfort and spring as the SL2s, which I nearly daily, especially when it was in the wintertime. I love the SL2s a lot. I don't think it'll ever be as soft as a 350. No, I don't expect it to be anywhere near that. Expect it to feel like the SL1s with some solid rubber under them and maybe a little bit of articulation and some fabric. and that's the honest to God, like, accurate description of these. But they're cool. They look interesting. I won't. I don't think they're the best looking boots ever. I got. I'll tell you what the best boots ever are. Right here, actually. These guys. These things are so good. I bought two in 2 different colors. Do a little comparison. All right. Let's try to take these things off, yeah? Okay, it's off. Good Lord. Can we pass the foot test? Yes, you can. You can like lock your foot on the heel right there. Here's a comparison with the 500 high tactical boots. And these boots, I love these. These are my favorite boots ever. Boots, quotation marks, they're awesome. I love these so much. These are, so this is a size 12, size 11. Let's look at the difference. Okay, 500 highs are actually a little bit longer. Anyway, yeah, just thought I'd compare the two. But these are interesting. These are cool. Is it worth $100? Not at TTS. At a size down from your true to size, I think they are really a novelty. You could probably use them in many extreme situations. I'm sure they'll be okay on the snow. And the platform is thick enough too to where you could maybe even drill some like pegs or something right here if you're in that kind of environment. Like you will be warm. Like my feet were warm the second I put these things on. And they even look resolable in a sense. Because you could probably, like once you wear down this texture right here, I mean, any like fabrication place could probably put something else below it. So yeah, these may have some longevity to them too. They're really just I just want to know how they did the rubber on fabric thing and just how this thing was constructed because that's pretty interesting to me. Um, just kind of how all that works. I don't know, but yeah, they're cool. They're cool. They're about to end this video. thank y'all for watching as always. I don't know how many follow-ups for this. It's going to be warm, y'all. But I hope that, at least in this video, I gave y'all enough of an overview and enough of an experience to be relatable for whenever you get these. So thanks for watching as always, and more soon.